for me, I needed that validation. Like I always tell the story, when I was 12, I was raped. And so that kind of changed my the way that I view myself. I felt like if I was in clothes that covered me, then that makes men not notice me. Then they don't have a reason to violate me because I'm not enticing them in any way.
So there are aspects of my life that I will never reveal, that are between myself, my family.
On the third day. That one, yeah.
Like Christ himself.
What was that about?
I don't even know.
I don't know. You went to a fancy restaurant in a beautiful place in South Africa. And he left you with
love them.
Roots, babe.
He's not circumcised.
I mean, not just for Motherhood and all of that. I mean, I heard the audible voice of God.
It wasn't a decision.
It wasn't a decision.
So there are many famous ladies who are making money in dodgy ways.
Not just in Durban.
Men? It's happening across the board.
Yeah. Because, I mean, and not to say it in a bad way, but sometimes the math is not mathing.
Men?
Yeah. You know this person who knows.
Because you're in the same industry, so hi man. Playing Google, hey, it's 300,000 day in, day out.
And then
Talk to me, Uber Sam.
who are in the industry.
Yeah.
Or who are in the relevant doors.
Yes,
Just recently that happened to me. I told if you do this,
yeah,
I'll give you this.
Yeah.
I was like, you know?
Yeah.
At 3 a.m., I want to pick you up. I have access to this and this and this, and what December will be giving that.
Yes.
Let's do this.
So you're definitely thinking ukuthi ukuvuma lokho okwenza career yomuntu to go forward and just prosper. Uqala ukuthi hayibo usibani bani wabooked and busy kangaka.
And it's okay if it makes you ulale kahle ebusuku. It's okay. I will never judge anyone who owns kanjalo business yakhe. If when you're okay with it as a person, heck, it's fine.
You're at peace with that. Also, we must remember that a lot of us are having sex for free, right?
Exactly. So, getting something out of it. But I don't appreciate umuntu athi ngizoknika ukuthi banginika ukuthi I'm fooling. No, mina ngidecide ukuthi awusikuniki. Yabo? Nokuthi udenglishe into wazi ukuthi ibalekile kumina. Just for 5 minutes of pleasure. Ungangijoyina.
The show is Engineer Your Life. I'm Lungelo KM. As you can see, I'm with the illustrious, I'm with the beautiful, I'm with the amazing Skye Wanda. She's a music sensation, man. She's award-winning. She has been part of the song that you jam to till today. There's always a hit that has her name attached to it. So I don't need to say more. Just enjoy the episode, man. I'm with Skye Wanda. Skye Wanda, hello, officially.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Now.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Finally, we've been trying.
Yeah, so the stars are aligned.
Yeah, I've seen warm like hi. So Kulega, Chabule. You can see our team, all female-led team J. Warm.
Yes. No, I'm happy to be here. And thanks for having me.
You recently won an award. That is absolutely amazing.
I did, yes. Please refer to me as
award-winning Skye Wanda.
Yes. I can't believe.
Get that right.
Yeah, that was cool.
Was it your first one?
Yes.
Okay.
It's unfortunate that I wasn't at the ceremony. I was doing some charity work with orphanage that I work with is Esenanda. It's called Bambai Project.
Okay.
So I'm at dates. And then I was like, okay, let me just deal with the kids.
But did you expect it? Maybe that's another thing. We used to
and maybe low key, deep down, I was like, I won't be able to handle somebody else's name being called.
While I'm there.
Yeah, well. So I was just like, okay.
Yeah. It makes sense.
The kids
and I mean, charity, it's more fulfilling.
Yes,
yeah.
Definitely. You're frustrated.
I get that.
And then when I got the call,
who made the call?
Okay, so this is how it happened.
Yes.
I got back from the stadium because I wanted to do a performance. It was a rugby game between the South Sea Sharks and Glasgow Warriors. So Masuya lapho, and I'd taken my sister's daughter with me because it's been a while since we've done something super big. So now I'm trying to get the live broadcast on YouTube.
Okay.
And I'm on Instagram, they keep posting what's happening. They're going through the categories. And there's no YouTube. And I'm like, as in, out in the phone, my manager calls me. And he's like, how I'll let? I'm like, nah, he goes, congratulations. I'm like, hey, my face, it's him, me. Actually, songwriter of the year. Whee! I lost it. I get you ma. And I sobbed like a baby.
Oh my.
Yo, like I went through so many emotions in a short space of time. Like I'm happy, I'm grateful, I can't believe it. It's finally happening. Excuse me. And then I sent a video of when they called my name and then they had my face on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I think that's the moment for me that was just like, but I could have been there.
I could have been
there.
I could have experienced this moment. Yeah.
I could have said my thank you speech. I could have.
Yes.
And my mom's like, just calm down. I mean, you won it already. So the sickest thing, so you're beating yourself up about it. You made your choice, and the kids needed you, and you weren't on the stage. But it's alive. The world knows.
Take me back to the day you got told, I guess, by your manager as well that you were nominated. How did you feel then?
So the nomination ceremony, I was there. I was performing.
Okay.
So when they made the announcement, I was surprised, but I'm like a pleasant surprise. I'm like, okay, now I've got something to work towards. We're campaigning. People know this is what's going on. And for me, it was enough that I was nominated because you're in the industry for such a long time. And when you don't get the recognition, you begin to think, okay, because I know that it's a God-given gift and the mandate of it is for it to reach people and change people's lives. And as long as that is happening, as long as that's intact, and I know that people are being affected by the message that God is speaking through me, then we shall. Then you get a nomination, and it's 2 nominations, and it's like, well, okay, you can't anything inside. And it's being recognized beyond people's hearts being changed. And so then you win the award, and then it's like, okay, it's a fulfilling moment. It's a moment, it says, you're on the right track, you're doing the right thing.
I get that. And was it particularly more fulfilling that it's about Songwriter of the Year? Because it's different when some club it to a Song of the Year or whatever, Hit of the Year. But Songwriter of the Year speaks to years of work.
Yes.
It speaks to music that you've created for other artists as well, right? Did it mean that much more to you because it was Songwriter of the Year?
Yes, and then I started writing music at the age of 10. So, and I always think, some people might not be able to relate to my style of writing because it comes from here. And growing up, I was misunderstood. I always kept a small circle of friends. I was bullied, teased. It took a while for people to understand who I am. Even as I'm a loner, I have that nerdy group of friends. I have a bunch that are misunderstood, And so when people are now recognizing you for something that you do that they relate to, like songwriting, and people calling you and saying, Skye, we're doing Interanje,
I hear you.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Excuse me. And then to top it off, we'll pay you for your time.
I get that.
Hello.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm doing what I love. I'm getting paid for it at the same time. and then getting recognized for it. For me, I think I'm in my prime.
I don't think so. I think you're still gonna be in a bigger prime. But anyway.
I think Nani,
yeah.
my way of thinking or approach is from a simple perspective.
Yeah.
I'm a very simple person. I like simple things that make sense to me, like those. And not to say that I don't have big dreams. I have big dreams. But at the end of the day, I just want to be happy.
Yeah. Is that why you haven't fought Taylor for your royalties?
Wow. First of all, I don't have a claim before F.
How?
I didn't write it.
But you featured. Surely there is a percentage for being featured.
No, it depends on how you negotiate with people that you get a percentage. We didn't negotiate that. However, I do get my performance royalties.
If you perform the song together?
No, the fact that I'm on the song and that it's streamed and it's on radio, on TV,
So
I get my
by
performance.
Samro, from Samro, that it's playing on whatever.
Yes, the fact that I performed or I sang on the song, that's called performance royalties.
Okay.
Yes.
And how did you negotiate that? Because
I don't negotiate that. That is duly owed to me. It's not something that you. But
then there's a number of people who submit that form to Samro, and they can choose to not put your name in there. And we know that happens a lot with artists.
Mark, let me explain this to you. Ingoma, a song, it's at a level 200%, and then it's broken down to who does what.
Yes.
So you have royalties for author and you have royalties for composition. Ingoma, ya composer, Mondlimo.
Yes.
Ya bala, Mondlimo. According to my understanding, Mondlimo would have 100%. It doesn't mean though, ukuthi bona uthela nokuthi noMondli. They didn't get into an agreement
and split between the three of them.
I don't know that conversation.
Yes.
I wasn't there. In fact, I'm not even interested in that conversation because angbalanga, ang producanga, ang composanga fakho nafe.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm so happy with that. Lo engithola okwama akekho umuntu enginegotiate naye.
Okay.
Yabo. So that's different. It's the same royalties you would get when you do backing vocals. It's the same royalty any vocalist should get when they get into a piece of music. It's yours. You don't
get that. So you paid directly from Samro. It's got
I
nothing to
do it because I'm a publisher that handles my admin.
I get you.
Yes.
Okay, so then yin labor the animosity between you two.
Animosity? Where do you get this from? As far as I know, Sisha, we're not friends. Koda, Sisha.
You were just colleagues for that particular.
Yeah, we're cordial.
Project.
Yes, we're cordial. Every now and then, hey, what's up, bro? You know, I'm not king of the I would like to believe I'm king of
But remember, I made you.
I know, I did not make anybody.
I mean, so what can you do before and say, I'm not SIthelo, baby. Hey, how's it going on?
It's turning 2 weeks ago. On my stage. Why? But I performed after her. Yeah, I said, hey, she's looking good.
Yeah.
She's looking good.
Oh, she's looking good.
Listen,
she's
low-key, I might be crushing. She's looking hella fine. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then that was it. We had spoken about doing more work. So I'm like, and then pause on the conversation, which is fine. I never made her. In fact, and this is what I always admit to myself, yes. And I think I was ignorant, Nina, because it about my influence on guys. Where my life comes from is totally different to where it is now.
Okay.
And I really believe my turning point was before Eve.
Yes.
From the day that we met, we clicked. Oh God, nah, they're going to jail. before I even know who she is.
And
and
you had no idea who she is on the day you
Zero.
met when you continue to organize that whole.
Alela, I
Yeah.
just thought, how you as a cool living Tombazan?
Yeah.
How? What's happening? Now call off to studio, so record. Me I just sent my 14. I record the women tell me someone's no monthly. I'm learning so much. I want the whole to be degile. That was the first experience for me. And I keep saying, are you sure? It's like, yes. And I'm not be sure. I know because it's my first time working with him, and in Jelly you better be calm and do everything he says because he's iffy.
Yes.
Like, hey, as in I don't want to ruin shit, you know, so I'm just gonna do everything he says I must do. No, I'm better like that. Now I had doubts. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had doubts, but I'm like, trust the process. Sharp so on. Go to wherever Lily is, oh, it's nice feeling you. What's I'm a little shikama. God and Jay, the vibe, we vibing. You need to ask the algorithm, yes, and Jan. I'm not saying feeling it. She starts popping up on my feed. And so I'm like, hi, bo.
Can't do bad.
And, hey, bruh, I was totally oblivious.
Yes.
I mean, it's Instagram, like, ha.
The numbers are numbering.
Yeah, but then oh, shit. And it was nice, Wuti. I didn't know who she was because
you just gave her art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just gave her me. I wasn't trying to impress. I wasn't trying to go overboard. But because it's possible that could have happened. Oh my God, I'm working with someone who's got such a following, and her platform could actually take me somewhere. It was young. It was neutral. It was natural. It was flowing. It was authentic. Samantombazane. Kuzoba khona lokho. Amakhosi amabili
Inspired. Yeah.
Lokho.
Yeah.
Nami ngijwayele ukuthi la ngisebenza khona imini yabo. Naye, that's what she's used to. So mase sekuhanjwa ndawonye kaba khona lowo nami ngifeeling ngazuthi ngathi I'm feeling a bit insecure. The other thing is we are going sis.
Yeah.
Like take away everything else, but she is an icon.
Yeah.
And so we're going to gigs, and she's
super dressed, overdressed, makeup on.
Are you understanding me right now? Me now,
and
yes.
Taylor's next to you.
Yeah. So it did kind of hit me. Not kind of, it hit me bad because then I started feeling inadequate. I started feeling ugly. I was insecure all the time. And then I turned to YouTube. I had to now learn these things because now I can't be slacking.
And the song is becoming big.
I get it.
Yes.
And now I'm like, and that shit helped me.
Yeah.
It helped me in the way that I act. So I don't care about the little things that we didn't agree on. I don't give a shit. They're meaningless to me.
Yeah.
What I did get is everything. And I suppose I'm that type of person.
But were you not annoyed by the fact that, by the way, her name is Nontle. This is Nontle. That were you not annoyed by the fact that probably she's here just because Motle and Gogaga and my followers. I mean, I'm the musician.
No. Well, according to the understanding, now I didn't see her as a DJ. I just saw her as a public figure. What time do I want? And
Mayor.
Yes, Mayor, as we affectionately call her.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, how can I benefit from being around her? I got food. How can this? Because I didn't charge a session fee. The thing is that I could have charged for, but I didn't because it worked for me. Yeah. Working with this Taylor worked for me.
Definitely.
It worked for me.
I for one knew you from that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like I'm saying, anything else by annoyance or whatever is I turned the blind eye. I didn't care. So when you're going to it's like I have to think. I'm like, it's not even like that. It's not.
But she's a nice person to you now, and Niraiti.
Yeah.
The room is still there to make more music in the future. I'll value.
Obviously, terms and conditions so that we maybe not have a repeat of
some of the past mistakes.
Yes. The one thing that we argued about, I had a gig that I was booked on, and then I performed forever, but she wasn't there. So then I think she didn't like that because Mama, she was still building it up, still trying to get it out there, and then she's very particular about doing things. So I think she had a way of presenting the song that she wanted with Ian's guy. And in retrospect, I get it.
Yeah.
Even though when we had the conversation, but I'm saying, I'm like, I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah. Every artist is pedantic about how they want to preserve their art.
Exactly.
How they want to present their art. Yeah.
And so the mistake then was, we could have said, Master do it's okay. You are not allowed to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's then with those conditions. Conditions. We never had that conversation. Nobody even thought to have that conversation. So that's the only thing for me. That's the only thing. Because it did become sort of a damper, but we worked it out.
What comes after forever? You're becoming commercialized because that's what forever did for you. It commercialized you. Also, you're in underground artist as you are in industry. You now commercial, or you feel pressure with, damn, what do I do next?
Of course.
How do I remain relevant?
Of course. And I've been able to sort of not die, but stay alive. Obviously, after Forever, I didn't have an immediate hit. Forever carried me for quite some time. And then I started dropping my own music. But now the nice thing is now people know my name. Now when I put out something, people want to hear it. Now I've got a new audience. So I was like, I want to do Afro-pop. I don't know why I didn't want to do dance music then, but I suppose I hadn't found a space in the dance music scene that sits well with me. Because like, I didn't write forever, I just sang it. So it always felt like ingoma ka, istyle sika. I didn't have any ownership. So I was like, let me do Afro-pop, let me explore a little bit of R&B, and I did it. And we did 86, my EP, Epume, last year in October. So we did that, we had songs on radio. Now now my music's playing big on radio. I got my first royalty check, which
I was like, oh, there's a Nandi. Kingly.
Like it's not like you had a gig and then you got paid.
I get you.
Which for me was like, oh, great. And then now people start calling, we want to work with you, we want you to be able. So it was good. I started working. Yes.
And you've never stopped working since, kind of thing.
Yes. It's just been growing and growing and growing.
Yeah. Your relationship with Zakes Bantwini also seems to be one that's working.
Of course.
Especially with Girl in the Mirror. That just, I won't say revive, I think revive is the wrong word, but it reminded people that you're great. That you're not a one-hit sensation.
Yes. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, Zakes, Girl in the Mirror, before it was released, we had recorded it a year, I think it was a year and 6 months or almost 2 years.
It's crazy.
Before it actually dropped. To a point where by the time he wanted to drop it, I forgot about the song.
Yeah.
Like, oh!
There we go, man.
Konje! And my recorder, the production. So by the time I heard it, I'm like, this is a very nice song.
Yeah.
Nakona, like a success or something that I never anticipated. I obviously still feel more could have been done.
To promote it?
To promote it.
Yeah.
To get it where it's supposed to be. I mean,
I get you. Girl in the Mirror is as amazing and should have been invested in financially as Imali, as Osama. Yeah. It's definitely at that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that too.
Yeah.
Obviously, Pelaga Miami. Nakona, I wrote it, sang it, but
Yeah.
so I just figured, because it did so well with the little that was done to promote it, why don't I just stick around in the genre, you know, and then just explore. And it's going great.
But have you ever had that conversation with Zakes? Zakes, push up to la. Or Zakes is too busy making gazillions and millions.
He's busy.
He's busy.
Busy. And I'm not no mahlambe. I don't like nagging. I'll never nag. I've spoken to him. It's friends. This is what we can do. Yeah, sure, we'll do it.
It actually doesn't have a video.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
And because he's so busy, it's very hard to tie him down. And Nano he works with a team of people. The team that he's working with don't see value.
Yeah.
And Nano it's me and him. And I mean, I'm not signed under a label.
Yeah.
I suppose it would have been a different story if it was an artist that signed under his company. Then they know they are pushing two entities. Wow. Because it's no lie if Girl in the Mirror is promoted to international status, then we both benefit.
Yes.
So I don't know, from a business perspective, I guess this is what they.
But I believe in Zakes' work, man. He's absolutely incredible.
Ooh.
And every time I've been in the presence of his set, we always learn Girl in the Mirror. Outside we said, yeah. So why do you think then he doesn't believe in it?
Like I'm saying, I don't think that he doesn't believe in the song. I just think and I mean, let's move on from now.
It's a beautiful song. I don't want to move on.
It is.
People love it.
I've
seen you perform it. People go crazy, you know?
I have fun. I have fun doing Girl in the Mirror. Well, I suppose me now what I want to do, I'll just do a reprise.
Yeah.
Then you have two versions.
Yeah.
Then it has, not to say that it has long a life, because I believe that it's one of those songs that will always be relevant because of the lyrical content. It will always be relevant to encourage umuntu wesifazane ukuthi ayithande. Or just not umuntu wesifazane, but anyone who looks in the mirror. It will always be relevant to encourage people to learn from their mistakes and to treat their scars as something that marks ubuhle, because they recovered from whatever it is that they went through, be it physical scars or internal scars. That message will always be relevant. So if I do a reprise, then I give it another version.
But surely you had a level of frustration, Skye, Woguti. Man, this song could take me across borders.
Yeah.
You know, it could take me across borders. Or feeling that to undermine as a person, and travel the world because he's doing great.
No, I don't think he undermines me at all. In fact, we continue to do work after Girl in the Mirror. There's more music on the project's land.
I love how we said the same thing.
I don't think it will clean up.
It's not.
I'm not in the Miami camp, so it's not like I'm doing
yeah.
But I'm called to hear music again.
Yeah.
So I don't think he undermines me, because he'll call me and say, I need to do this, can you please come? See it. It's not up to him to make me a superstar. It's not up to him. It's not his duty, rather,
I hear you.
to bring me to at whatever level I should be.
It's yours.
It's mine.
Yeah.
So I can't piggyback on his success.
Yeah.
He must flourish. You know, if bona bebona ukuthi njengoba benza ngendlela benza ngayo iyona ndlela ebasebenzela dude kulungile. And on the occasion when he calls me and says, Skye, I'm doing this, I'm performing, can you come and do Girl in the Mirror on my set? I will run. I will run towards that opportunity. It's an opportunity that he's affording me.
Yeah.
Like we did on the 9th of August. I'll never see Namata Bangaga and his cuts of soda in my life.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to hear what I have to say. For me, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And he didn't have to do that.
I believe you guys have a good relationship with
Yes.
Zakes. I do believe you guys are still going to do more together. And maybe lento Girl in the Mirror bengasona isikhathi for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
you know, Najobusha now, we're still going to work together. I believe we can still do even more amazing things, even if Klape in the forefront, but production, executive production on projects that I will still release. We're still going to work together.
Let's speak about something more nice. You're a mom.
Yes, I am a proud mom.
I see on your TikTok, it's your new hobby. You enjoy being a mom.
We man.
And you enjoy being a fun mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm young mom. I was 17 when I had my first child, who is 19 now.
Cheese.
Good genes. No, but now it's gimdala. So, and then I had Merck just recently. She's 5. Yeah, that's my biggest achievement on my
Definitely,
kids.
yes. Definitely. But juggling the music, the children, is it not a challenge?
It's a challenge. God, I have an amazing family. My mom is incredible. She doesn't mind babysitting. I can say I moved, so uhlala no girl. Boy vasemdala, but he's with his dad. Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It's not a story when, especially if you're a single mom, present.
No, he's very present, which is something that I didn't have growing up. So yeah, about rights.
Yeah. Nalo mncane babu rights.
No cool. No cool. That's a very challenging relationship to maneuver.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm sugarcoat. He's absent. And it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's not like we're in different provinces. And I try. It's okay. I'm not asking you to pay for anything.
But why would you say you're not asking him to pay for anything? Surely he should pay as well.
He should, but if I can't make him.
I feel like, in fact, in Kanto I was forced to talk, but I was going to force to I have attention. So I think you're doing it the other way around.
And ngoba mhlambe futhi ngibalekeli animosity. I'm okay with taking care of my kids. I'm okay with that. My mother took care of us.
But it's not the right thing.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Angeke ngize ngiye enkantolo. Angifuni.
Yeah.
It's not yabona nje indaba ukuthi fanele manje yothatha amacala fanele ukuthi
Skye Wanda in maintenance court.
Awe mana. Uyayizwa ke nje leyo nto. I don't want that. All that I want is for my baby girl to have a relationship with her dad. I wanted my dad to be more present than what he was. And I understand that he's a human being and he was going through his things. And it's a lot that he was going through. And I forgive him. It was a different time. Let it go. I carry on with life. But and while it's appeal, it would for them to just bond.
Do you regret having a child with him then?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, because Oh man.
When you're still in love, you don't see that. You see a good person.
I don't even think it was a matter of love. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking guy. Dude, I think I'm a sucker for good-looking gentlemen.
Yeah.
And he's a good-looking guy. And he spoke a lot of sense. I was I don't know what happened. And not to say it's dumb, man. But he has a perspective that I can't relate to anymore. And I try to reason with him. Check out my conversations. I'm always the one who's I'm always trying to have a relationship fluid. I don't want to be with him. I just want him to be a dad. Like, I want to be all family, whatever. No, I just want you to be a dad.
So do you agree that having a child with someone is more permanent than marriage?
Yeah, it is. Our marriage, not divorce.
Yeah? Bye-bye.
But I don't know if maybe there's something wrong that I'm doing. Akhuleke angabi nepressure ukuthi fanele enze ukuthi yabo kodwa mina yodwa engicela mfethu again it's not even iyodwa mfethu I'll take care of the rest cela umnake because yazi kuhlungu kanjani ingane kubuza ukuthi manje ubaba ephila
I can imagine
yabo manje fanele ngiphendula izinto engahlangene nami fanele ngilo ngimkhulumeleke manje into nami engayi understand yabo. So that's all I care about.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Have you lived in Joburg before?
Yes.
For how long?
A year.
Oh, just a year. It's interesting you say that because I've noticed artists who are born and bred in Durban, people as big as Zakes Bantwini, big as Skye Wanda or DJ Tira, they may afford to have residences in Joburg, but they don't live there. That's not their primary homes. What do you think causes that?
Yeah. And Joburg is rough. And it's cold. And such weather. Abantu bakhona bazongomsebenzi akekho umuntu oncenga omunye uyasetshenzwa so mase ufika ekhaya warm uyathandwa yonke leyo you can go and make the money but you always come back
you can always drive back or get on a flight uzibuyele
uzekhaya I think mina ngokubona kwami ngenze ukuthi khona ezinye izathu that I'm oblivious to but for me that's the feeling that I get so it's okay I can be in Joburg, do whatever I'm doing, but I want to go home for that warmth. Yes, Ekaya, not just Ekaya, but my city. Yeah,
but how is Durban so? Rather, let me say, is Durban really that warm? Ngobe Tegwi now yas. Sometimes we are poor memotweni angazi noma H1 noma yini ophuma kuyona yonke ne stage ufike uscoop esincane lapha.
Wena nangazi ngiyibone into okhuluma ngayo angiyazi
ama-artists asethekwini wathakathana
angiyabona nje lento okhuluma ngayo
awuyizwa
I plead the fifth
nothing
I plead the fifth I have no idea what you're talking about
ungene dressing room contenukayo
dude no not to my experience
not to your experience but you've heard about it
I have I had a show summer gig to and then you hear prophets or batandas that you come across to when akhona umuntu oqindezelayo osebenza naye uthi akafuna uphakama udlule yena
so malini social summer gig
nami ngiyasifuna noma nami ngazi sithathwa phi ke simanje nami ngisithenge nami
sasebenza eThekwini
I don't think so. Mina angazi mhlambe nginaive whatever. I don't think anybody has the power yokuncindezela. I don't think anybody has the power ukuthi mayifike yena nginganakwa mina. I don't think ukuthi mina kungasebenza. Although people have said ukuthi uma sibani ukwenza ukuthi ubani ogqoka ibuko njani osebenza naye manje ukwenza ukuthi I don't believe in that.
But baningi ama-artists asengasabi ukusho ukuthi enza izinto. They may not explicitly say bayathwasa, but I mean sorry, ukuthi bayathakatha. But many artists
bayayisebenza bona.
Many artists aseyasho mina ngiyisebenzile and basho bakhululeke. Asho umuntu nje mina ngiprotected, ngiyahamba yabo. Wena wayengaprotect ke
indlela phela zokuyiprotect ayifani.
Yeah.
Like again, komunye umuntu it'll probably appear as if I'm naive. I believe a lot in the power of manifestation, the law of attraction, and just having resilience as a person, and the power of prayer. So I suppose that's my protection. And I don't have anything against methods abantu. I just know it's nami nendlela that sees me protected.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ha, we boy.
What to me,
Wait, man.
Too busy.
No way. You're like, dude, no, I don't know shit. Now I never seen nobody do shit. I never heard about anybody do shit. I'm not Luto.
Yeah. You look naive.
Yeah, I'm just, that girl, Tandis Yeah.
Have you dabbled in hip hop a bit?
Dabble?
Yeah.
Are you kidding
You're
me?
that hip hop girl.
Hi, Wena. Did you just use the word? I'm disrespected. What?
Yeah.
I was that girl. Baggy pants, backpack, hard bars, street cred. Yeah. That was the genesis of Skye Wanda.
And has it always been Skye Wanda, even in that era? How many years was that era? And who's like the person you wanted to work with at the time?
It was a lot of years. I wanted to work with Stogie. Definitely wanted to work with Stogie T. Reason. I wanted to work with Lauryn Hill. I still do. And if Lauryn Hill were to say much, even though I don't rap anymore, but if Lauryn Hill said much Skye, I'm there. Okay. Like I was saying, hip hop for me was a form of expression because, like I said, I grew up a loner, misunderstood, and so I used it as a tool to express myself and a way of being validated. Because every time people heard me spit bars, it was always like, ha, lentombazane.
Yeah. Especially as in Tombazane.
Exactly, lentombazane. Yeah. And for me, I needed that validation. I always tell the story. When I was 12, I was raped, and so that kind of changed my the way that I view myself. I felt like if I was in clothes that covered me, then that makes men not notice me. Then they don't have a reason to violate me because I'm not enticing them in any way.
Hectic.
And so I don't want to be a girl. A lot of people thought I was lesbian to a certain point because I now had that persona.
But you were covering yourself because you thought the reason you were violated is because you were enticing.
Yes.
So angikhiphe lento eheha abantu or that brings people to me, which is such a messed up concept of why we think people get violated. It's completely wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it took me a long time to realize. I think I only realized that when I was 28. I am a woman and I should just embrace that. And if I want to wear provocative things, I can. I'm not saying once you come and violate me. It is my way of expressing myself. Obviously, when the hip hop plateaued and I wasn't getting the satisfaction that I had been getting this whole time, I'm like, no, actually, I just want to sing now.
Oh, so but did you know you could sing?
Yes, I've been singing since age 5.
Yeah.
Yes. And the reason why I went to hip hop running is because I come from a musical family. So I can't do gospel. And I wanted to do something different.
Like, oh, son-in-law.
Yeah, he's a lot. And I'm like, hip hop, Lauryn Hill, ready or not. Like, if she can do it, so can I. Queen Latifah, TLC.
I see it.
Salt and Pepper.
I see it.
MC Light. I was like, man, I can do this. And I did it. And I did it well. Even though I never got to a point of being commercial. But I believe I ran my race.
What do you think you offer the industry that other people don't offer the industry? Or something that you bring in as experience that just brings wholesomeness to this industry?
In the country?
Yes, in the
I
country.
would like to say, like South Africa, a lot of the times artists are expected to come out with a certain genre and then stay there unomphela. Yabo.
Yeah.
So I believe what I bring to the table is no, it's okay to dabble. It's okay to do Afropop and then do dance and then do jazz and then rap and then yabo. It's okay to be an artist. So I think that's what I add.
As a person who's been violated before, what would you like to say to your daughter about the state of South Africa? Let's say she's watching this, she's 18 and she watches this and she's like, I've had such a great mother because she taught me this or she said this to me.
Angathuli.
Fair, yeah.
Angathuli. For whatever reason. Ungathuli nento ekudle ngaphakathi.
Yeah.
Ungasabi. Ungathuli, always be outspoken. Don't be afraid. And don't always be quick to believe that it was your fault.
Yeah.
I cannot shield her from the world. I cannot be there ngaso sonke isikhathi to protect her from the ills zomhlaba. But ungathuli. Because I think that's what I did. Ungathuli.
For a very long time.
For a very long time. Ngathula, and I was ashamed. I was ashamed of myself over something that I had no control. Okay. I was unable to see the beauty that I possess, even to understand the gift that I have, because I had this thing hanging over me. Mina kwenze ukuthi. Yabo? Kona konke angakhohlwa ukuyibona ubuhle anabo. Ngaphakathi noma ngapha muhle. And I worry because muhle. And some people might look at her and want to prey on her. And then I can't protect her from that. So angathuli and run away from situations because your gut tells you.
Yeah.
Your gut tells you it's la zolimala. Avoid at all cost. You know? Yeah. I think that's what I would like for her to carry.
You're writing your music for your kids, I'm sure. A lot of your music is for your kids. The lyrical content, as a person who has their hearts in it, you can sense it.
Yeah.
Definitely the latest music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nakhona futhi, because now I'm not afraid of my message.
Yes.
I'm and there's nothing holding me back. And I am so happy to be at that point where I'm sabi about what I want to say. There's a song called Imaliam that I did on my project 86, where the lyrics say, "Ugabani ukhangezela indoda, abo uhlala endlini, abo ulinde yona." And it goes to say, "Ngoba unezandla nje futhi unengqondo." Now, some people might hear those lyrics and feel attacked because there are housewives, there are kept girlfriends, there are slay queens. Yabo. And that song is no way trying to attack anyone. In fact, that song comes from a mindset yoguti. A lot of the times, magui gender-based violence, it's because women say, "Mangisuka la ngizokwenza njani? Ngizoyaphi?" Because financially, akukwazi ukuyinakekela. Lapho you've been gifted with so much that God has given you. So mina, what I'm saying, imali yami is, isebenzele imali yakho, so that you are never stuck in a situation ngokuthi he's taking care of me, so I can't leave. So he has no hold over you. And it frustrates abantu besilisa when he doesn't have a hold over you. Yabo. Kanti when he knows he's controlling you, uzokubenzela sis.
Yeah.
Uzokowisha. Yabo. But at the same time, okuzenzeleni imali yakho, don't lose respect for umuntu wesilisa. Ngoba nakubona ukuthi, I can just pack up and leave at any point. So don't lose respect for the man. You know, and even if he's making imali encane now, don't lose respect for him. Yabo. So these are the values that I want my children to carry. Yabo. So I want uluthando ukuthi when he's at an age of he's looking for his trade, so he wants to settle down. Angafuni ukuthi acontrol umuntu wesifazane ngemali. Let the woman be. We are human beings first before we are whatever gender we are. So he must respect her ambition. In fact, he needs to support and push her ambition. Be the best that you can be, because when you are stifled and we are together, you resent me. And then what happens? And the girl must know she needs to be independent, not because to stick it to a man's face, but and I really pray they both get emotionally intelligent partners and live a simple life.
Ladies and gentlemen, award-winning songwriter, artist, musical talent, genius in the music industry. Her name is Skye Wanda. I've had an amazing time with her on Engineer Your Life. Things got a bit emotional, but I'm leaving it here because she has a long story to tell. There's so much depth into her life, and I believe there's so much success that she will still make, that she will still bring into this industry, and I want her to be a family member of the show. So Skye Wanda, siyabonga that ufike to our show. We love you. You're absolutely amazing, and thank you for opening up your heart to us. We really appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
The new music is out?
The new music is coming next year.
Okay.
We decided that we're not ready.
Okay.
Afrotech space is a new space, so I want to get it right.
Okay.
And so we were not ready. Now we're working on it. We're reworking the songs. We do have a single out called Amazwi, produced by Gino Brown. But the new music is coming next year.
Okay.
Yebo.
Join as a member of the channel. Like this video. Please subscribe. Please tell a friend. It's been an amazing episode. As usual, I'll see you next time on Engineer Your Life.